Well, hello everyone, I'm UrielLocke, and this is of course Elite Dangerous. Pretty much I'm just playing through here and I'm just going to be talking and whatnot, so there's a lot been going on with a lot of the stuff that I've been wanting to do with my channel and everything, so I kind of started a new series, UnLocke'd, which is pretty much me playing a video game for the first time, which I didn't really do, but you know, it's since the update, it's actually a totally different game than it was originally when I was playing it, so a lot of the free-to-play games are going to be unlocked games as well, so a lot of the free-to-play or Steam free-to-play playlist that I have up is actually going to be getting more videos as well. So as long as I can actually record them. There's a couple games I actually couldn't record because it didn't let me, like it was a windowed game and it was like, oh no, you can't do that. So I just have to figure out how to work with it and record that game in general. There's a lot of ums in here, and I'm sorry. The basic idea of what I'm trying to do is I have been playing a lot of Space Sims, and I don't, it's not that I don't like them, it's the fact that I know it gets repetitive for every week. Everybody's watching the same videos and me doing the same things. So I'm trying to vary that a little bit with my new series that I'm doing, playlist series, whatever. And I'm trying to take things at a different angle, I guess, because I'm tired of doing the same things over and over and over again. And I do appreciate all of my viewers that have actually started to subscribe and watch my videos due to the Space Sim games that I'm doing. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging out to dry. I'm not going to sit here and totally neglect the fact that you guys got me where I'm at. So I'm going to be doing an unlocked video a week, and I'm going to be doing a Space Sim video a week, which is my goal. I may be doing more videos. Of course, I'm streaming as well, so I'll be playing other stuff. And that guy just flew right by me. I'll be streaming with other games, whatever I'm playing. And, of course, I'm trying to get a hold of some friends that I can actually game with as well and play with them. And, of course, as I've said before, if you guys want to play any games with me, just let me know. Hit me up on my Facebook, Twitter, whatever. My phone's always on me, so the fact is that it's not the fact that I'm bored with the games, it's the fact that I'm bored with doing the same things. And as a content creator, I kind of feel I have more of an obligation to give you guys more content and more varying content than dealing with the same things over and over and over and over and over again like I have been doing. And I'm going to try and vary my videos from Elite and Star Citizen, so I'm going to be trying to bounce back and forth between those as well. So it's not one of those I'm going to be doing this all the time or I'm going to be doing Elite Dangerous videos, and I want to try and vary things more in a sense that I'm comfortable with, because I'm doing my blog, my Twitch, streaming and everything in my videos on the weekends. So it's during the week I'm crazy because I literally go to work, come home, do a blog or Twitch for an hour or two, which I want to be able to stream longer as well. So there is that, and it's just I'm busting my tail to do all this stuff for you guys, and I hope you do appreciate it, because I'm running on lack of sleep. I'm taking care of myself and everything, but I'm also going to the gym and everything, so it's the time frames that I have like no time. Like, all my friends are like, hey, we should hang out. I'm like, I'm sorry, I got work and this and that, and I promised that I'd be doing this and that. And so I'm trying to hold myself accountable for all of my obligations that I have actually set forth for myself, for you guys. And I want to, in a sense, move forward with that, because if I don't, I feel like I'm not giving you the best that I could. And the best that I can do more, but at the same time I do need some time for myself. And I also do work a lot, so I have to pay the bills. So in that aspect of me busting my tail and trying to get videos out and edit videos and record videos and Twitch streams and blogs and coming up with more content and ideas for blogs or Twitch streams or, you know, videos. It's not something that I take lightly. It's something that I actually try and plan out ahead of time most of the time, but sometimes I just fly by the seat of my pants, and which I actually have been doing for the past week in a sense, because it's just been so crazy in life right now. So I'm wanting more out of what I'm doing, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm actually totally making sense, but I want to give you guys what I can give you, and I want it to be the best that I can give you. It's my name out there. It's my content that you guys are devouring, in a sense. It's like with an MMO. Like, you have those people that, like when the MMO has an expansion, you have those people that eat through that content in like a matter of a few days. And the people that created the MMO are like, well, what do we do now? Add raids. I mean, that's pretty much what they do. And I'm not trying to add raids, if that makes sense. I'm trying to add more content so everybody has something to do. And it's moving forward, yes. Knowing how to do this is the problem. I'm trying to figure out how to do all this stuff for you guys, and I'm trying to figure out why my screen is flashing. I'm assuming that's because of an update, but it's harder to do this than it looks. Everybody on YouTube makes this look really easy and something like it's a piece of cake to do. And recording videos is actually a lot harder than you think it is, because you spend at least an hour, maybe 2 hours recording a video game. And then you go through that and you're like, well, I don't want this, I don't want that. So you edit down the video to like maybe 10 minutes sometimes, which I've done. I've actually edited an entire like 2 hour long video down to an hour or 30 minutes. Or there was a couple videos I only went down to like 10 minutes. I was like, what? Why is this so short? And then you have the issues of rendering the video and taking everything and trying to figure out what content people want to watch. And it's not that easy. Everybody's like, oh, you should know how to do this. This is YouTube, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. And I do know how to edit videos. I've been editing videos since I was in high school, and it's something I've always enjoyed doing. Back when I had my MySpace page, I edited a video, and I totally made an awesome Halo video with a Pantera song. So it perfectly matched up. Everything looked amazing. Whenever he said gun in the lyrics, he was looking at a gun or grabbing a gun. So it's one of the biggest accomplishments in my life with videos. But I try and I try and I try to push things forward with everything that I'm doing. And I try to do the best I can. And I feel like I'm not actually doing that all the time. And I apologize for that, because I do get overwhelmed, and I do have instances of where I'm stressed out and I'm like, I just need to get this video out. I just need to do this. I need to edit this. I need to render this. I need to come up with something to say. I need to figure out how I'm going to talk. And it's not always the best way to do things. I mean, yeah, scripts are fun and everything, but it's not as real, in my opinion. Yeah, if you're just doing facts like some of the other channels that are out there, yeah, go ahead and do facts. Go ahead and throw out this, that, and the other thing and write a script. But with gameplay, it's not the same, because a lot of the times people are watching the gameplay to see your reactions and how you do things. Like, if you look at some of the biggest game Let's Players on YouTube, they have their reactions that they have from the games. And that's what gets people watching. It's kind of sort of the shock factor. But I'm not naming any names. I'm not throwing out any information or anything that I know that I don't know. But it's just one of those things that some people get attracted to their reactions, because it's awe-inspiring. It's something new. It's not the same as everybody else. And I do look up to those guys, because they actually have made a living doing this. And it's something that I would like to try and do, but I'm nowhere near that right now. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I'm going to do what I can. because if I can't, I'm kind of screwed. And I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, so to speak, because gaming in general is something I've always loved. And if I'm not being true to who I am as a gamer, if I'm not sitting there going, oh, well, how do I press that? How do I do this? How do I do that in a game? And I'm sitting there going, oh, I know how to do everything. That's fake. I'm sorry. Nobody knows how to do absolutely everything in a video game right off the bat. I mean, if I'm going to be playing a game for the first time, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I know all the buttons. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. No, it's not how it works. You have to, in a sense, learn how to play the game before you can actually play the game. And that totally detracts from my whole series that I just started, in a sense, with UnLocke'd. Because if it's not the first time I've played a game, then, or the first time I've played this version of the game, that totally detracts from everything that I'm doing. And it just shows how good I am at the game instead of how human I am. Because every single one of us people on YouTube are human. We do mess up. We do dumb things. We say dumb things. We press the wrong buttons at the wrong time in a video game and totally get owned. But as a gamer, that's part of learning how to game. That's part of being a gamer, in a sense. And it's a lot of trial and error. Like, I'm helping my fiance learn how to play games, and I was sitting there playing Mario with her because I bought a Nintendo NES system a while back, and actually last week, I think it was 2 weeks ago, something like that. But we were playing Mario, and she couldn't figure out how to jump to a certain spot, and I was trying to show her how to do it. And it's trial and error. You can't just show someone how to do something. They have to learn how to do it in order to know how to do it later. And just like with YouTube, there's trial and error. You have to learn how to do things on YouTube before you can actually know how to do everything on YouTube. So this is a very different video. I'm just sitting here talking about how human I am, in a sense. I may be, in a sense, have some people totally go off on me in the comments and say, oh, you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to be this. But, you know, in a sense, you're human too. And do you know everything about YouTube? I mean, if you've been YouTubing for years, possibly, but we're all still human. We all still make mistakes. And gamers are just that as well. We're still learning. And the genre in itself is still learning. I mean, look at what Microsoft is doing. Oh, look, Windows video games that are from Xbox. You're like, what? I don't understand this. Or you have all the VR stuff going, or the AR stuff, which is augmented reality. Wrote a huge blog about that stuff. I mean, are we really going to walk around our house with a visor on our head? I mean, how ridiculous do we look there, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. The technology is amazing. And everything, it boosts video games and augmented reality and how things are going to be. Yet at the same time, you still look like a goofball. I mean, I don't worry. I'd totally throw on a Oculus Rift and play that, or the HoloLens, or whatever Microsoft's is, or the HTC Steam one, and do all that stuff. I mean, yeah, I'd totally do it, but at the same time, I'd look like an idiot doing it, because I'd be looking around in the ceiling and be like, okay, well, there's a ceiling, there's a wall, there's this, there's that. Oh, look, there's a window. And I never want to get one of those treadmill things, because I would walk on it and fall. I mean, yeah, it'd be a hilarious YouTube video, but anyway, I've ranted long enough, and I do apologize for that. But I would like to thank you all for watching. I'm UrielLocke. This is Elite Dangerous, and please like, subscribe, and share my videos, and comment, you know, all that fun stuff. Keep watching, because you never know what I'm going to do next.
Eject. 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 Eject.